Peace, what up, it's your man D Prime here, representing Philadelphia. Now this song I'm going to talk about how it started part 2. Well, it's kind of a different take on how it started part 1. As you know, from our previous project, Whattup Preemo, paying homage to DJ Premier Salute, I had a song called How It Started. That song was about how I became a fan of DJ Premier. It started with me hearing Moment of Truth by Gangstar, and I was playing Dave Mirror BMX2 on Xbox, and how that snowballed from there. How It Started Part 2 has to do with me as an artist and how I got into making hip hop. And to be honest, I mean, I've been a fan of hip hop like before I started rhyming, but I started rhyming when I was in middle school, and my reason for that honestly was to impress my older friends. I had friends in like the 7th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and they would be rhyming, you know, in the hallway in between class, you know, classic lunchroom, banging on the tables and rhyming. And me, I mean, I was already a fan of hip hop to start with, right? So I could look at it, I'm like, oh, they're just rhyming. It's like, it's all about wordplay, and it was a good thing to do, you know what I mean? So I was like, yo, let me get in on that. So I started, you know, writing my little rhymes, whatever, so I could come to them and, you know, spit my rhymes for them or whatnot, and get, you know, my little daps from my older contemporaries, so to speak. And that's really where it started for me. So that's how we started, and I feel like this song pretty much encapsulates that. And like through the years, like it kind of changed a little bit as far as what I was doing it for. It started out with that, and I was like, I want to get X amount of followers, I want to get X amount of plays and X amount of this, and focus too much on, you know, numeric goals, so to speak. And that kind of disillusioned me for a little while, but then I got back into the essence of it. So, you know, I started out doing this to impress my older friends, and the outlet for my thoughts that I was holding in, that went and became my formative for my foundation. Then I started recording it, and like throughout the years I've been able to meet a lot of artists who I admire, and at times, you know, form, you know, bonds with them. So like, I don't take any of this lightly. But to be honest, to make a long story short, even though it might have been a long story, but that's really where it started for me, man. I did this to impress my older friends, and you know, I do this for me, and you know, that's how it started part 2. Thanks for watching. Your man D Prime once again, representing Philly. I know I got a White Sox hat on right now, but it matched the outfit, you know what I mean? So don't ever think your man's ain't color coordinated. Let's be very clear here, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gunning for best dressed too, so don't sleep, you know what I mean? Your man's can dress nice too. Big up my man Chuck for real familiar pieces, you know what I mean? Philly once again, we out here. Peace, subscribe.